Hey guys, EthDo here, and today I'm back with an all new video. And in today's video, we're going to be looking at every new crafting recipe added into Minecraft 1.16, the Nether update. This is actually one of the biggest updates Minecraft has ever had, in terms of the number of blocks and items that are being added. So to keep this video from going too long, I will be focusing primarily just on showing you the recipes, with just a little bit of information, just so you know exactly what it is you're crafting. If you do want to know more information on any of these blocks and items, keep an eye on the top right of your screen for pop-up cards that will provide you with videos which have a much more detailed explanation of each of these features. So let's jump straight into things here with some of these Soulfire additions. Now, because this is the first crafting recipe of the video, I will show you this one in the crafting table, but the rest of the video we will just be looking at them in the chest as a somewhat visualization of what a crafting table would be, with the obviously 3x3 grid here, resulting in the Soul Campfire. Now, the Soul Campfire itself doesn't really have any purpose just yet, but it does look rather cool. So for now, it is just a nice decorative item. We also have soul versions of the torch and the lantern. The torch is crafted as a torch would normally be, with coal and then sticks underneath, but you just add on a soul sand or soul soil on the bottom to make it into a soul torch. You can also use charcoal, just as you can with normal torches, instead of coal if you don't have any coal. You can also make soul lanterns now with iron nuggets around the outside and a soul torch in the middle. Again, a nice decorative item. They look very nice when hung from chains. Chains are another new addition to the game. You can find them in the Bastian Remnants, and they're also crafted using 2 iron nuggets and 1 iron ingot. Now, unfortunately, you cannot use them to craft chain armour. We also have a lot of new blocks, particularly the blackstone blocks. So we have regular blackstone. We also have the blackstone slabs, blackstone stairs, walls, and polished blackstone, which is made from 4 blackstone put into the smaller inventory crafting table. Once you have your polished blackstone, you can then again make polished blackstone slabs, stairs, and walls, and then you can combine all 4 again for polished blackstone bricks, which just look a little bit fancier, as you can see there. They themselves can, of course, then be put into slabs, stairs, and walls, and if you put one on top of the other, in terms of the slabs that is, you can get the chiseled, polished blackstone, which is this block right here, a nice decorative one. If you put your polished blackstone bricks into the furnace, you can get cracked, polished blackstone bricks in return, to create somewhat of a damaged look to your build. Now, you can also use blackstone as a substitute for cobblestone. So you can use it to make stone shovels, stone pickaxes, swords, and other stone tools. You can also use it to make furnaces. You can even combine it with, you could say, have these 3 blocks here be cobblestone, the rest be blackstone, and it will still create the furnace for you. It is literally just the Nether equivalent of cobblestone. Now, this is not to be mistaken with Netherite tools and armour. Now, Netherite is the new best gear in the game. Of course, you can make Netherite armour and a full set of tools. Now, the way you do this is a little bit different to how you might expect. You have to first craft the Netherite ingot from Netherite scrap, which is obtained from smelting ancient debris, and then combine that with 4 gold ingots. It doesn't matter how you put them in the recipe. This is a completely shapeless recipe, so you can mix it up if you want to, and that will give you a Netherite ingot. You can then combine 9 Netherite ingots, if you choose to create a block of Netherite, which can then be used as a beacon base. Alternatively, if you just want to create the armour, you first need to grab yourself a piece of diamond armour or a diamond tool, be it a pickaxe, sword, it doesn't really matter, and then pop that into the smithing table, add your Netherite ingot, and it will give you the Netherite equivalent. A couple of important blocks here, which are quite cool. We have the Lodestone on our right here. This is used to find your way around your world. You can click on it with a compass to change where the compass will point. This is good for returning to places you want to remember, such as your home, a village, stronghold, whatever it may be. And you've also got the respawn anchor. Now, I do have a completely separate video on the respawn anchor, which has a lot more information. It is essentially a way to change your spawn point in the Nether. We also have polished basalt and regular basalt, which are found in the deltas of the Nether dimension. Onto the crimson and the warped trees and their respective blocks. Now, you can of course collect warped stem, and that will give you warped planks, which can then be used to make sticks. You can also combine the planks to make warped slabs or warped stairs. In addition, you can make all the other usual items that you could make from wood. So you can make warped doors, warped signs, warped trap doors, and of course the warped pressure plate. Additionally, you can make fences, warped fence gates, a warped fungus on a stick is used to control striders, and you can make a warped button as well. You can even make warped hyphae, which is just a fancy looking block, just entirely decorative at the moment, and it is animated, so it looks pretty cool. And if you strip the bark, then you can create stripped warped hyphae. I assume that's how it's said. Don't actually know for sure. And of course, the same goes for crimson. So you can get crimson planks, sticks, crimson slabs, and crimson stairs, doors, signs, trapdoors, and pressure plates, the fences, fence gates, and the buttons. And you can't put warped fungi. You can't put crimson fungi on a stick as the same way you can the warped. For whatever reason, they did not choose to add that. Crimson hyphae can also be added or created in the same way that we could with the warped, and again if you strip the bark back you can get the stripped variety. A couple of other blocks that are a little bit different again. So these are a couple of new ones for existing blocks. So you've got chiseled nether bricks, which is the cool design you saw on the front there with the skeleton on the image, and there's also now quartz bricks, which just look a little bit more formal than normal quartz blocks. The target block is an entirely new redstone addition. This is created with 1 hay bale and 4 redstone dust around the edges, and that will create this block here. Now, depending on where you hit this block with your arrow or other projectiles such as a trident, it will depend on how strong the redstone pulse is. For the strongest pulse, you need to hit the bullseye. Now, before we finish up, there are just a handful of blocks and items that cannot be crafted, so do not fall for any videos you see online trying to trick you into thinking that this is possible. As we mentioned earlier, chain armour, despite the addition of chains, is not craftable. You cannot craft crimson nylim, again, I assume that's how it's said, crimson roots or crimson vines, or weeping vines they're also called. These can only be found in the crimson forest biome. Gilded blackstone cannot be crafted either, again that has to be found in the Bastian remnants. Shroom lights are found in the forests of the Nether, again need to be collected. The same goes for the warped varieties of the roots, vines, and the nylim. And crying obsidian can also not be obtained by crafting, that can only be obtained by bartering with piglins. Music disc as well. The music disc that was added into the Nether can only be found in the Nether biome, as can the piglin banner edition as well, which is another non-craftable item. I hope you found this video helpful or in any way informative. And I hope, of course, that you do enjoy Update 1.16 when it does come out. Let me know which feature you're most looking forward to in the comments below, and thanks for watching.